Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Guess what? Cloud Imperium Games did it again. They patched over to 4.7 and The Rock is now live. Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk, welcome on in. The arcade is open. You'll notice... Hi. Angle has changed. We're working on things. Things are getting changed. Lighting is getting changed. Background is getting changed. As you can see, hey, I don't know if you notice this. I'm utilizing the projector that we have built into the basement that is mounted to the ceiling. I'm going to start using it. Right here. Boom, right there. We're going to start using it. Have it. It's here. I might as well, right? Let's touch that up a little bit. See if that right things up a little bit. So, I mean, that's the thing. Like, here's the thing: is ultimately this whole sort of cinema setup that we've had here. This is something that Eliza had before I ever came into the picture. But I figured, you know what? It's here. Why not just use it? Right? I've been trying all of this other stuff and sort of trapping myself into the corner where the desk is. And it's like, I have this entire freaking room to use while I'm streaming. I might as well just start using it a little bit better. Just like actually utilize the space a little bit, right? As more of a backdrop. Now, again, as you can see, pretty dark. Because the downside is I still have to get the lights figured out. Because here's the thing. We'll turn that light off for a second. Check how dark this gets. As soon as I turn this light off. That's the side light. Check that out. Look at how dark that is. We'll just turn it on a little bit. See what happens. Now, to be fair, this camera here is not... It is a 4K 30. It's the Instalink... the Instalink 360 Link 2C. So, it's not like the world's best, right? Exactly. Still a nice effect. I'm trying not to like blast light over this way. If I turn this one off, watch this. Check out. That's actually kind of spooky. Now, nice thing is I can actually see quite comfortably like this, but moody is shit. That is moody. Like that is 100% moody. So we're working on it. I'm trying some things, you know, trying to make things a little, I don't know, more of that, like trying to be a little more intentional, I guess you could say, with the overall effects and everything. So turn that light off when you want to see exactly. And that's the thing, right? So now I can just, how low will this, there we go. How low can I get that to go? Again, now it's like, okay, now there's stuff here. I can start playing with it a little bit. Right? So if we want spooky, this is spooky. Like this actually, I feel like is, you know, really good. Hold on. Is it? It's not focusing. It's focusing. It's focusing on the screen behind me and not me. I'm like, bro, focus on me. It's all about me. There it is. There it is. But yeah, so you see, like we're working on it. Listen, we're trying to make things better, okay? I'm trying to... 10 years doing this, goddammit. It is time to actually start making things look professional. I know the tips and the tricks. I just haven't properly taken the time to apply all of the knowledge that I have. I'm like, oh, I'm that kind of person. It's like, it's good enough. It works. It's good enough. It's good enough, right? Rather than take the time, set things up. If it doesn't work, move things around, check it again, right? I've gotten basically, you know what? Fuck it. I got lazy. Dude, oh my God. I'm jealous of the vinyl you got, man. Oh. Oh God, that is pretty. Dude, I am jealous of, oh. The fact that the Tron Legacy is translucent. Oh, special blue pill edition? Yeah. Uh-huh. And I bet you they've got a red pill edition too. I bet you anything they've got a red pill edition. So yeah, you may have noticed, so camera angle has changed. Working on the, like, changing some stuff up with the lighting and everything else, trying to make things a little bit. Listen, it's time. Fucking doing this almost 10 years, and it's time to be a little more professional with this shit. You know, like, just, like, come on, it's time. All right, are you ready? Star Citizen, patch 4.7. Welcome to the Rock. Yeah. The one thing I'm going to have to probably do is I'm going to have to probably work on, I'm going to have to figure out where the manual focus is. So it's focused on me and it does a little bit more of a natural bokeh on the back. By the way, this is a, what is it? What is, okay. It's a YouTube thing that I've got going. And it is, it's the YouTube channel New Retro Wave. Now, I just have it. I have, they have like a 2-hour video thing, that is like literally just looped. Oh, here we go. Optimizing the shaders. Optimizing the shaders, chat. Oh my God, we're gonna optimize those shaders. This could take a hot second. Login queue, retrieving your, oh my God. For the Matrix one, I mean, it's the blue pill edition. So they probably have a red pill edition then too, right? Excuse me. Fucking pardon me? The hell was that bullshit? All right, let's verify the game files. That's right, 40 minutes later. It shouldn't be 40 minutes later. I know there was a big kerfuffle last night when the patch rolled out live finally, but we're gonna let it verify. I don't know. Listen, sometimes this is by no means on me at all. Why is YouTube saying error? You need to change the video resolution. The current resolution is 2560 by 1440, which is not supported for this configuration. The expected video resolution is 1920 by 1080. No, that is incorrect. It says stream quality is poor. Really? Pretty sure that's incorrect. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I know why. For some reason, it got clicked on ultra low latency closed captions. Does not support closed captions, 1440p and 4K resolutions. You know what? We're just gonna leave it. YouTube says no, but guess what? YouTube says yes because I had the actual stream link open for a time. Watch it just to see, and it was running in 1440p just fine. So YouTube's full of shit. YouTube, get your shit together, okay? Listen. Now, some of the recommendations. So you guys might be wondering what's going on, and I've been making some changes. Well, I've actually been talking to some other fellow creators, people that I've known in the industry for quite some time. YouTube is a hypocrite, at least for this. True. And the reason that I'm slowly working on using what I currently have and making some changes, I might end up having to find some equipment or find solutions, is just to sort of all right. So as we were talking yesterday, I've become slightly semi-jaded towards content and everything else, and I don't like feeling like I'm forced to do one thing or another to keep views up, to keep numbers in and everything else, and not being true to the types of games that I enjoy playing, the types of content that I want to create and everything else. If you guys haven't noticed from the past, I prefer games that have more of a grand world cinematic kind of vibe to them. Things like Cyberpunk 2077, Skyrim, you know, like even Elden Ring, right? Star Citizen. I like that grand cinematic kind of scope. Life of Variety streamer is often a bumpy ass road. Well, but the thing is though, is it's not that, it comes down to, it's not that we can't do variety. We can do variety, but we need to dial in on a sort of a niche and not stick to strict, because here's the thing, ultimately at the end of the day, sticking to one game or one type of game, like within a very specific narrow niche or genre, is the death knell of any and all creators. Because here's the thing, ultimately at the end of the day, if you are an Apex Legends creator or a Fortnite creator or whatever, you can't maintain that every single day for years and years and years on end and not lose your fucking marbles. That, or you're a psychopath and you're fine. Because anybody of normal mind would lose their fucking marbles. Oh, damn it. But the thing is though, is I enjoy these broad world, like sandbox style, types of games that allow you to, is supposedly closing down. I highly doubt that. That game is making freaking billions. You think they're going to shut down their fucking main money maker? You think Epic Games is going to shut down their main money maker? Not a freaking chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. They're shutting down different modes, but they're not shutting down the game. So there are 3 modes that are getting shut down. So there, 3 Fortnite game modes are being shut down later this year. It's Rocket Racing, Fortnite Ballistic, and Fortnite Festival Battle Stage. Unfortunately, while all 3 of these game modes certainly have their fans, it just seems they aren't worth Epic Games' time to support. That's especially true considering the gaming giant just laid off more than 1,000 employees. Also true. So it's not... Okay, so here we go. Rocket Racing is shutting down in October of 2026. Ballistic is going to be shut down on April 16th of 2026, and Festival Battle Stage will be shut down on April 16th, 2026. So the game itself isn't shutting down. They're just shutting down the parts, the modes of the game that really aren't, like, they have very little traffic. There's no reason for them to keep them going, right? Because again, that boils down to network, network bandwidth and everything else that can be then utilized, or servers that can then be utilized for other things. That wasn't getting you the most profit. Oh, yeah, but again, at the end of the day, if you only have a couple hundred people using a thing per month, and it's costing you more to operate than it is that you're actually, you know, it's losing money. You cannot. It has to go. Anybody who has any understanding of business in any way, you know, knows that if it is like just a money sink and you are losing cash by even keeping the thing running, you can't keep it running. Because that's resources that can then go over to something else that is functioning. Oh, what do we got here? Yeah, game news kind of. Battlefield. Okay. Hey, howdy. It's not Standard Corp, though. My role at DICE as studio art director has been eliminated. I've been impacted by the layoffs on Battlefield. Yeah, and they're getting shit on for it, too. Of course they are. Of course they are. It's not Standard Corp, though. It's just smart business. That's not Standard Corporation. That's just business in general. Thank you, Audi. I appreciate that. Like, that's the thing. We can stamp it as I'm kind of, you know, bah humbug towards the big guys. Ultimately, at the end of the day, though, it is just smart business. Here's the thing, Wolf's Head. You were running a store, and you had a product that sat on the shelves, and it cost you $5 per unit to bring that item in, and the company you were, and you only had 2 customers that bought that maybe once or twice a year, but you had to have 100 of these per each time, and it had a sell-by date. So they're $5 a piece at 100 units. And you've only got 2 people that are interested in that. Would you keep it on your shelf, knowing that they have a sell-by date and, you know, you have to cycle through that? Would you keep it? Yeah, right, exactly. Items that don't sell end up discontinued at my store and not sold there. Exactly. And that's the thing, is ultimately it's the same idea. It's just we look at it because Epic is such a massive corporation that we get our panties in a twist about it, kind of, right? And it's like, and I've been known to do that too. Makes me kind of a bit of a hypocrite. I understand that. But I've been known to get my panties in a twist about this kind of stuff frequently. But I do understand the whole back end side of it too, right? Like, I get it. Oh, hey, it did it this time. Nice. Yeah, that's working too. Beautiful. You risk losing 10 customers to potentially gain 100. Yeah, but at what cost? Here's the thing. You're better losing those 10 customers to potentially gain 100 than you are to lose the money to keep those 10. Because ultimately, if you're losing the money to keep 10 versus gaining the potential to gain the 100, you're better off to gamble and gain the 100 and fail than you are to continually lose until you've got nothing left. Yeah, we are in agreement. Yeah, but yeah, ultimately. Okay, anyway. Here we go. This is gonna suck. Yo, why you always listen? You've got my file in here. Load and save, sir. Load and save, Dad. Thank you. Load it. God damn. That is probably one of the best features, hands down, bar none. Let's go. Accept. Why do? No, we aren't. Pyro Nix. We're gonna stick to the sand system. I'm gonna stick to New Babbage. Yes, give me the best. Cause we're simply the best. Better than all the rest. I swear to God, if I get DMCA'd for that, I'm gonna lose my stuff. Next land grab continues unabated. Oh, look at that. Speaking of corporations, that's all right. Facebook and YouTube both lost a lawsuit. A lawsuit regarding the effects of social media platforms on teen to young adult brains. Oh, we're not doing cryopods. No, we're past that. We are now going to be looking at fabrication, which means more industrial gameplay, which means we're actually mining this time around actually is good. It's going to be very good, yeah. Very happy with the mining, okay? It's going to be very nice. Woo! I'm gonna wait for the shaders though. Wow, that makes me orange. That makes me really orange. How about no? How about no to the orange? Okay, that's better. No cryopods. All right, helmet off. God damn. Yeah, that's right. Say no to orange. Oh, trust me. I have no love for the orange. Okay. Oh God, I love this. Oh, chat, look at our new inventory screen. Holy God, it's gorgeous. Oh, this is very nice. All right, we're gonna go under suits first. You know what? We're gonna excuse me. Throw that into there. We're gonna throw that into there. We're gonna throw that into there. Boom, done. All right, just don't mind me. I'm just sitting here in my butt cheeks. It's okay. Odyssey. I got a lot of these Odyssey. Force Flex black and purple. That's the one. Hell yeah. All right. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go with core, please. Undersuits off. Chiron or AA support. I don't know if I like that. It's kind of hideous, actually. Now that I can get behind. Oh my God, that's hell yeah. We got the strata. You know, let's see what the Geist has got here. Excuse me? It won't let me use the Geist? Huh. Okay, so certain things attach differently. Got it. Okay. Not vibing with the Hurston. All right, we're let's try the. Okay, well, that's broken. Let's try this again, shall we? New inventory is actually neat. Yeah, I'm actually I gotta say I'm rather enjoying the new. No. Turn that off. Thank you. Okay. Person. And not really vibing. No, I'm not vibing with that. Okay. All right, we're gonna go with the. Excuse me. There we go. Yes. All right. Done. Support. Geist. What is that? Light? That's light armor, though. I'm not really. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely liking this better. Mine is kind of being a little weird, but it's not bad. Microtech. First in edition. All right. I wish I could just double click on the thing. There we go. It's being a little freaking snarky about it, but it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, helmet. That's the Strata. I don't really. I mean, the Strata helmet's nice. Like, I don't want light armor though. Do I want the Strata edition? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It actually works pretty well with the Aero core. It kind of works, man. I don't know. I got the Death's Head. Can't use the Pembroke. Sangar. Mind you, hold on. I've got. Not the Novikov. Where's the. There it is. Oh yeah, that looks more badass. All right. That looks way more badass. What is that? Is that a light? Medium. Medium? All right. Perfect. And last but not least, let's go with, excuse me, backpacks. We got the Strata. I don't know if I really, you know what? I've been, I should have a Zeus, honestly, but. All right, there we go. Boom, done. We got the yellow and the orange. We got the safety colors. You can double click to equip or unequip. Really? Gonna cares. Business wise, only use our stuff, no mix, and there you go. Ooh, for Super Earth. Well, yeah, no, that's definitely not this game. This ain't Super Earth. There shall be no Super Earth here. Let's go sidearms. Arclight. I've got an awful lot of pistols. The Wild Blasters too. Okay, I want the pulse laser or. Wait. Oh, what? Okay, hold on. Hell yeah! All right, I like this. Let's go. Primary. I don't want the scalpel. Where is my Demco ultraviolet? Done. Nice. Okay. Wait, I can now carry melee? Nah, we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that. Nope, we're gonna leave that. Okay, let's go to utility. Gadgets. Okay, we're gonna put that inside. What do you mean can't fit inside? Excuse me? All right, that takes up that slot. CC out of 60. Nice. All right. I mean, I like it. Where'd my... Uh-oh. I'm like, bro, where'd my thing go? Gadgets. Pardon me? I mean, we're still only 38% of the way through. All right. Yep. I'm feeling like it. Listen, I'm starting to feel more and more like a G.I. Joe character. I'm all right with this. It's kind of the general idea. Where did my thing go? Fudge. You know what? Let's not. I kind of... Okay, here's the thing, okay? Hear me out. I want to be able to not hold it. There it is. Never mind. I got it. Thank you. Perfect. Jeez. Sheesh. I was getting all worried. That was going to take a second. What is that? We're going to put that into there. Where did my... I am missing a freaking gun. Ah, man, that irks me. That's not going to work. Okay. I'm going to turn that off. Vehicle, no. Sustenance. Nope. Missions, sustenance. If we go to utility, medical. Oh, those are for grenades. That'll be for ammo. Okay, I think I'm about as good as I can get. Oh, aha! Hi. I would like to store that, please. Thank you. Is it now actually stored? It is. Perfect. Fantastic. That's what we needed.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yellow makes them more visible. That's easier to hit in Mount Hollow Planet. Hollow Planet. Actually, a spaceship. They fixed the hand slot, so it's like DayZ now. You have 2 slots, hand slot for full-size weapon. Okay, that is actually really nice. All right, let's just gonna get all my stuff delivered here. Thanks for coming in, chat. I appreciate it. As soon as I get my stuff delivered to me, we're gonna go grab some supplies. I haven't had a good hand slot in a while.
Oh, hell no!
Shame. Shame. Shame.
And to Wolf's Head's point,
2,000 years later.
hi Slatter, how are you? Politicians, lawyers, corpos, and we're not grabbing corpos. Maybe when we move over to Cyberpunk 2077, I'm getting it prepped. I spent most of last night working with it and earlier today. And we are going to do a full complete playthrough. We are going to finish it. And I heard Nyx has cool FPS missions. For some reason, they are all locked behind some grind lane. Well, what, you were expecting that they were just going to be open for everyone? Remember, they're also introducing reputation, which means you've got to work towards reputation with some of these factions to be able to unlock that stuff, like open it. I mean, I get it. The face staring at me behind me is tripping me out, man. I don't know how I feel about that. Stop staring at me. You're making me uncomfortable, staring over my shoulder. I wish I had known. I wasted my time picking nicks and there's nothing for me to do. Put some googly eyes on it. I don't need to put googly eyes on it. It's already giving me googly eyes. I don't want to do 40 space combat missions, try FPS missions. I might only do 1 or 2 at a time. And that's fair. Okay, so we got all of our stuff. Yes, we got all of our stuff.
Please
Okay.
visit us again.
Wait.
Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yes.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
In my large hangar. Oh, I'm like, I'll fix those textures. Yeah, retrieve these nuts. Oh, wrong one.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's the one. All right, let's go. Ooh, wait now. Wait a minute. Okay. Right. So we got to go do some shopping. We're gonna go do some shopping here. It's because we are still compiling the shaders. We are only at 58%.
Hey.
Give me back my son!
Wild times. What's new with you?
I found a service that tracks commercial ships.
But to your point, like, I understand what you mean, Shabataru, about not wanting to do 40 space combat missions. I get it. All right, so hold on. I would like to.
Did you hear about the latest Vandal run? I try not to let it get to me. Sometimes I just can't. What if it happened here?
All right, hold on a second. What is? Okay, there we go. I'm like, excuse me? I'm trying to, if you're wondering what I'm currently doing.
Piece of advice. Keep your trigger finger ready. Probably needed to.
So, anyway, what's going on with you?
All right. That's better. I'm just trying to set up sort of my my camera angles and everything, because again, that stuff is all messed up. Stuff's all messed up, chat. Did they fix the scared civvies? I mean, grab me some beer from Babbage, will you? Nix is a dry gallon. Listen, I can't help you, man. I'm sorry, Shabs. Grab me some beer. I'm not... Listen, man, I'm going to get the health food. On April 1st, they should change Microtech to Microtech to see if anyone noticed. Dude. Oh my God. Microtech. That would actually be hilarious, not gonna lie. I mean, I don't see any scared y'all see any scared civilians? I don't. I don't see any scared civvies, so. Man, it's got some nice armor. Shit. aka the company that makes networking. Yeah, MikroTik. We just passed nice percent of the optimizing shaders. Boo. 1 second. There we go. I was like, what in the actual shit is that doing? No galaxy is dry. Some engineers making some grease remover that can get a Wookiee drunk. No buying in bulk though. I can't sit and hold F like I need like 1,000 beers. Nobody needs that much booze, man. What are you doing? Living on board ship? He's got to be living on ship.
The capsule?
He's living on board. He's got one locker. That's all it is just booze. April 1st is on a Wednesday, so going to stream Star Trek Online that day. They replace all the game sounds, the voiced ones, everything. Oh God. Oh God. I have a Phoenix that needs to be stocked. You should have thought about that first, sir. Maybe you need to come back into this into the high sec systems and grab yourself. Pew pew pew. So like pew pew pew. I mean, I don't see anybody freaking out. They seem to be doing all right over there. All right, I think we're okay. Well, we're gonna buy a couple of these.
Done and done. Done and done.
No, because you're listen, number one, I don't know where or how you're making your alcohol, and I already know where your fucking jerky is coming from, so no. Negative.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Yeah, that'll make you blind. Bathtub absinthe, make you blind.
Hi, and welcome to New Baggage.
He's like, I will not abuse alcohol. He says that. He says that. Yet we have no proof. They still haven't figured out how to get things to stack together, huh? Lawyers, yes. Alcohol, no. Remember,
Okay.
not all lawyers are scumbags, okay?
I hope you have a wonderful day.
We might have to, you know what?
Welcome to New
I
Baggage.
might have to change this back over to, no, I don't want the ice
And
cream.
welcome
No,
to
no, no.
New Babbage,
No.
capital city of my
No,
Where
no,
creative
I don't
innovation
want to hear
meets
about New Babbage.
creativity.
I don't want to hear about New Babbage. Merguez, Godmother, Baloney. There we go, Bacon Club. So we still have to manually stack, okay. Avocado and corn? Oh God, what a horrible... Give me the turkey. You know, Hold on. The music
All
here's
right.
kind of a vibe.
Nice chatting with you. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your visit.
The music here's kind of a vibe. Avocado and corn is just salsa dip, right? Yeah, why are you? It's not a sandwich, man. Pork katsu isn't a sandwich either, though. Fucking baloney. I can't believe that in the future we still have baloney or bologna. The hell, man. It's just fat hot dog. That's all baloney is. It's a fat hot dog, okay? Don't even get me started. It's the same thing. It's fucking mystery meat. I'm just glad they didn't do a full wipe this time. That was one of my major concerns, is that I was going to come into a full wipe. Now, Shabataru, you say that they cut stacking from 4.7. Did they state why they cut the stacking?
Hey there.
All right, I need... Okay, center mass. We're going to center mass so that we can grab some ammunition.
I thought I'd see the day.
Elote avocado, elote breakfast toast. No. I don't remember why. I just presume it didn't work. I mean, the thing is, though, is we can stack things. Like... Like, if we come in here... Right, and then, like, so under, as you can see, we're under, we're gonna turn that. Like, I can still stack things, it's just, the manual stacking is a pain in the ass. At least the tooltips seem to be working now.
Hey, what's up? Bishop. Everyone.
Wait a second, what is that?
Great.
Layers of cured
You
meats and
asked me,
salami are
I think
stacked with tangy
Costigan's
fosso
created
cheese,
just
tomatoes,
like
lettuce, and roasted
the
peppers.
dish.
Ooh,
That's
that actually sounds like a
really
good
great.
fucking sandwich.
Acting up a bit, though. I blame the
Hey.
Hosanna trees. No matter where I am in the system, their pollen seems to just follow me from Morrison.
Baking club. Okay, turkey sandwich.
Of course.
Okay, so we've got all the food and beverage
Hey,
stuff
what's up?
figured out. Now let's get some ammo. I need Demco. We need box mags for the Demco.
Good purchase.
I would like it to go into my backpack. Thank you. Personal weapons. You know, they just need to have ammunition in here. I think that would be fantastic. Elote or elote. 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 Elote?
Smart buy.
Ah, I haven't bought anything yet, man. Shut up. Give me a second. There we go. Demco battery. I would like 10, please. Okay, I would like... You know what? I'm gonna actually check. I'm pretty sure I have this stuff here. I'm just gonna go and double check in a moment here. LH86. Oh, we need some. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna buy 10 frags. You never have too many grenades. Okay, listen, they're fucking party favors. Is how they get rid of all the unidentifiable meat products. They can't legally call it meat, I think. I mean, exactly. They can't legally call it meat. Okay. We're gonna buy 10 of you. All right, there we go. Ammo. Nice. About the only thing I think I might need is battery? No, I think that's it. All right. All right. Really? I'm like, no containers, huh? Seriously? Crypto keys technology, no. Attachments, that's what I want. Attachments. Tactic suppressor. Okay, we're gonna throw that on there. Laser pointer orange. I would like my 1x holographic, actually. Thank you.
Why can't people clean up after themselves?
That's the gamma, that's the low light. Okay, so I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff I had in here for attachments. So they had to have reset a bunch of stuff then, huh? What about throwables? Medevac rescue light. No, don't want that. Special? Melee. Nope. Okay. Wait, so I can now have a melee weapon as well?
Hey, what's up?
I need a break. Every time I come to Stanton, people come out the woodwork trying to hire me to do shit. It's exhausting.
Fucking hell.
Well, let me... Really? Oh, never mind. Apparently it will. Okay. Third person cam?
Everything good?
Wow. Yeah, they've got it. Man, Vulcan is so broken right now. I don't see the blade though. I mean, I guess it's not really a big deal. Oh, there it is. There's the knife. All right. Okay. One. Okay, let's... Excuse me? No, 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 no. There you go. Yep. Perfect. Excuse... Sir.
Hey, what's up?
Sometimes you just gotta do it the old-fashioned way, huh?
The Saddleball Championship than the last election.
Okay, we're gonna... There we go. Yep.
Not bad.
All right, so we do currently... Why is it now? It's... Okay, I think what we're gonna do... yeah, I've got everything I need. We're gonna exit to the menu.
Hey.
I'm going to make the change. You were dragging to hand slot in this armistice. Oh, we're gonna switch back over to DirectX. While I thoroughly do enjoy the performance changes that I get with Vulcan, frankly, Vulcan needs work. Yeah, I know. We're gonna restart. Don't worry. We're gonna quit. Let the game restart. I get it. Yeah, I was dragging, and because I was dragging it, It is what it is. Don't worry about it. Anyways, chat. Hi. How are you? If you're new to the channel, to this community, I'm Scott, this is the Arcade. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Cloud Imperium Games just released patch 4.7 for Star Citizen, so it was like, I figured it's a great time to get into it. I've got a bunch of other stuff going on in the background that I'm trying to work towards, making some changes with lighting and camera. There's going to be some overlay changes. As you can see, I'm now fully utilizing the background that we have here, and just trying to make better use of what I currently have available. And I've been doing this for 10 years, and I've just been kind of putting stuff off, and I'll admit, I got a little lazy about it. I got lazy. Nobody else's fault. Purely on me. I did that. And I just, it's good enough. It's good enough. I'll just, listen, it's working. Rather than, I've learned all of these skills in a decade. Why am I not utilizing the skills and everything that I have available to me to actually create more of a professional, clean feel that, you know, I think would be a little bit more enjoyable for everyone. So a lot of stuff going on in the background. I've been working like every single evening. I've been not spending as much time with Liza as I should be. She's in the same room. We're sharing the space. We're talking while I'm doing it, but I've been working like tirelessly in the background to get systems and things set back up to really sort of move forward this year, considering a decade in. As of November of this year, it will be 10 years to the date that I've been doing this on Twitch, and that'll actually put it up to 2 years on YouTube. So that's a lot of time to be doing this, and it's like I've kind of slacked off, and to some extent, it's not just slacking. I've gotten kind of bitter, or not bitter, jaded. Jaded is I think a better use of the word. Jaded. All right. Let's see how this is. Oh, wow, that frame stutter's hurting though. Okay, let's see what it. There was a reason I was using. You know what? I'm gonna turn that on. I don't normally run VSync, but lately I've actually been finding it seems to be fixing a lot of frame stutter. Like frame pacing seems to be a lot better. Okay. Right. So. What? Wait, do I not need to? Where do I find? I don't think I have a fabricator though. Where? All other categories. Secure drives, Wicklow favor. Yep. MG script. Okay, let's see if we can clean this up. That's better. All right, that makes me feel a little bit better. ASD. I've got 5 ASD drives. I've got PAF. I've got like keys and damage. What do I do with half of this crap? Okay, I really honestly shouldn't be saying crap because it's not crap. It's just like some of the stuff I'm like, what do I even do with this stuff? Like festive copian display. Like interesting. All right, so let's see. If you remembered, Okay, and I want that to be my 1. There we go. Okay. Nice. All right, that seems to be working. You need a bigger backpack. I don't do really? I don't think I need a bigger backpack, man. I don't think, sir, look at the size of this backpack, bro. I don't think we need a bigger backpack.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, let's grab an atlas first.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
We get our vehicles up. I could have just, you know, I should have just brought it up that way. Fuck. Backpack needs legs and a chair to walk for you. I don't know. No. No. Mm-mm.
Oh, hell no.
Mm-mm. No, sir. Hey, that frame pacing, there's still stutter there, man. Not a fan of the stutter. Why does it need, I don't need it to walk for me. That's just weird. That's just weird. I can't. It's walking for me? Bruh. I can't. That is so weird. He's so freaking weird. Okay, other, I was about to say, where in the hell did all other categories? There it is. I'm like, where's my stuff, man? Let's grab the Geo, move to elevator, and up. All right, the Geo should be coming up that way. We're gonna grab this, get it off the pad. There it is. That took a second. Actually, this thing is so loud. Boom. All right, we got one over. Let me grab this and move it out of the way too, just in case. So we're gonna grab one atlas. We're gonna grab the Geo. Now, I would like to know, is there a place where I can buy a fabricator, or do I have to earn one by doing missions and stuff? I'm not really sure what's happening here. Why is my Geo making weird freaking noises? I feel like it is something indicative to just the Geo. I hope it is. I just realized we don't have any actual music playing in the background. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why is that on auto detect? No, 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 no. Stereo. Full range, thank you. There we go. That's better. Jesus. Like, why is my sound so off? It sounded so ratchet.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
All right, so we've got the Atlas, we got the Geo.
Your vehicle.
All right, I think it is time. Hangar sound's been weird for me too. Okay, so it's not just me. Now, the one thing I have been informed of is there's some strangeness regarding ships getting stuck to the hangar floor. I've been hearing that for like the last 3 patches, actually. I've been hearing that for the last 3 patches. Yeah, it's, yeah, always hear and see ships that aren't there. Yeah, same, absolutely. It's like freaking nuts. I gotta get a hair. I have 2 weeks. Short of 2 weeks, because this coming weekend, I've got a week until, you know, roughly, what, 9 days until my doctor's appointment. I would like to get my hair cut, but I might just see if Mom will shave my head for me. Like, actually shave my head. Because a fucking haircut is like 40 bucks. I'm cheap as shit. I'm trying to budget so I can buy the components after like $1,500 weekend doing the brakes and redoing the water line for the laundry tub. Like, it's like I'm trying to nickel and dime so I can buy the parts so I can fix my speakers, and now I need a haircut. I'm thinking maybe Mom can just shave my head. I'll go fucking Lex Luthor bald for a while. I don't know. Because that doesn't cost any money. It's just time and my my dignity. Just time and my dignity. Okay. And I mean, here's the thing. Technically, I don't have any dignity. I just want everyone to understand that. I don't really have dignity. Because if I did, I wouldn't be on the internet. Ooh, that got much louder. Okay, we're gonna turn that down. Holy shnikes, that got loud. That's better. All right, hold on. I want to see. Do I have that? Okay. Yeah, I think, maybe turn that off, though? Not the Luma sharp. Luma might be a little too much. What about the... no. Adult noise. No. D-band, though. Or... that might be a little, yeah, that's a little too, what about the MV Sharpen? The MV Sharpen is way too, yeah, DLC. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my stuff set up here so it's a little bit better. Ah, that's the one I wanted. I wanted the clarity. Thank you. Okay, perfect. That's better. The one thing I find with Star Citizen specifically is sometimes the color mapping is like really weird. Do you not? So there is no way to actually set those up as alerts. Unfortunately. Unless somebody knows of a way, I have not found one yet. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sleepy Developer. So thank you. So the reason I went over to using Buy Me a Coffee was predominantly because it's a little bit easier for Twitch and YouTube to access that. And again, also because creators keep 96% of what is sent to them. It is, yeah, 96%. It is 2% for because it goes directly from them to the bank. So there's a 2% fee with Stripe and a 2% platform fee. So it's like 4% across, but it's, again, it's split between the transaction service, which is Stripe, which is way more secure than freaking PayPal. Now with PayPal, recently, there have been some creators who've been expressing concern regarding how PayPal's been doing things too, so I'm still going to have both available for the stream elements, like the tips link through PayPal and the Buy Me a Coffee. I figure it's probably best to have all of that. Sleepy Developer, thank you so much. As soon as I can find out a way to have alerts and it show up, believe me, I'm actually, you know what? Let's investigate that in a little bit here. Now that we got we're getting the ship set up here. Okay, so we've got, yep. Okay, we've got an Atlas, we've got a Geo. Let's close this up for a moment. That is not what I want. Oh, that is though. All right, close. Thank you. Let's get our helmet on. All right. I think this weekend, maybe tomorrow morning I'll go and get a haircut. Get it done. Oh, damn it. No, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. This is acceptable. Let's get, sir, open. Did they change it so the doors don't auto open anymore? Or is it because the ship's powered off? Imagine it. Sleepy, thank you so much. That's the thing. It takes a second because email notifications, right? I want, yeah, okay, so I would like to have that working. Upper deck. Upper deck, please. Excuse me? Upper deck. Performance-wise, I'm going to say this. Things do seem to be far more performant than they were previously, so I am pretty stoked about that. Do we have... There's no storage locker up here. Fuck. Oh. I knew there was a reason I had been using the Zeus for so long. Everything is so compact for a solo player. Do we have storage in here yet? Does not appear to be, no. I can? Ooh. If you're able to, could you please send me that information, Sleepy? We're definitely not going in there. Where's... Ah, that's what I needed. Thank you. Open storage. Okay. Oh, hey, we got some fuses. We got... Okay. I mean, let's throw that in there. Yeah. I'm going to put that in there. Put all my extra ammo in here for now. Sent via. Thank you so very much, Sleepy. I appreciate you, man. I will check that out momentarily here. Okay, so that is a refrigerator. It's, sir, it says fridge. Mother. The fact that I can't do diddly squat in there really irks me. All right. Okay, let's see if we go to the mess hall. Let's go to the crew mess, okay? What are... Listen. Y'all need to give me some storage in here, okay? What the frack? Seriously? At all these freaking great... I'm not carrying all my food with me. That's the problem. I don't want to carry all of the food with me. Because that's... You're just asking for problem. Med station. That's good. All right. Well... Looks like we're just gonna have to put it in my quarters, in the captain's quarters here, huh? Is that... That is not the one. This is not the way. This is the way. To say that I am very disappointed, it would be a minor understatement right now. Okay. There we go. Boom. Okay. Now, am I... Yeah, helmet is on. All right, good. How's our... Okay, engine bay is looking great. Engineering terminal. That's... Life support generator. We're setting that to high. Thank you. Oh, I can't change. Quantum drive. All right, let's. Now, I don't think I've got any upgrade components for my Star Lancer at the moment. We're definitely going to have to rectify that, I think. We're also going to have to check bed logging. We're definitely going to have to check bed logging.
Hello, how can I best help you today? Systems on.
Okay, how are we doing here? I don't need radar running at full tilt. Huh. I can't change the cooler settings. Frack. Absolute zero Excelsior jump module. All right. What do we got? Life support generator. Comfort air. Wait. We actually have proper functional life support that we now need to actually check. Ooh, that's going to be good. Oh, there it is. All right, so it remembered some of my stuff. Yeah, all right. I'm kind of here for it now. All right, what do we got for reputation? Our ship seems exceptionally shiny. It is very shiny. I wish that it wasn't as shiny as it is. But, I mean, in time, maybe it'll get a little dirty and crusty and we won't have to worry about the shiny so much. Got a lot of very Wicklow. Oh, of course, Wicklow. Investigation. Deliver one ASD lab sample to Everest Harbor above Hurston. Explore the Onyx facility research wing and track down the lab sample to deliver it to Everest Harbor above Hurston. Here's the question. Can I do this one solo, yes or no? For those of you who are aware, whether you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube, is this doable solo? I know the retrieve security data is. My back feels exceptionally broken today. Ooh. That's my knees today. Higher, locate missing person. Hawkrow Agency is looking for new contractors with a strong stomach and familiarity with dangerous situations to handle the legwork of an active missing persons investigation. Reports indicate that it is highly unlikely that you will encounter any hostiles. Contract investigator actions. Travel to the wreck site near Microtech, search for Malik Ackerson, and confirm their status. If they are deceased, examine the body closely so we can verify their death via your Mobiglass. Successful completion of this task will open up other employment opportunities within Hawkrow Agency. That is good to know. While we're sitting here, need to look at Discord really quickly. All right. Thank you, Sleepy, for sending me that info. Okay. How do you stream alerts? Okay. This was updated 8 months ago. Buttons and graphics. Enable the feature. Stream alerts card. Oh, okay. Hold on. Give me a second. Maybe we can fix this. One supporter. You can yell at me later. You can yell at me later. Thanks, Sleepy. All right, let's go into the dashboard. You can yell at me later, he says. Okay. The other thing I'm noticing is it's got like there's membership and shop and everything, and I think this might be a better way to go in the future to work towards. Let's go to that. Enable. Oh my God, that is okay. Ooh, there's okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. I got this. 1 second, please. I'm gonna do this on the fly, but I feel like it needs to be done. Just because yeah. It has value, okay? It absolutely has value. There we go. So this used to be something that wasn't available prior to those of us in Canada because, you know, apparently fucking Kanakistan is a goddamn desert when it comes to this kind of stuff. We're not allowed. Whatever reason. Again, Sleepy Developer, thank you so much for throwing that my way. I appreciate that. Apparently, I was not looking in the right place. By the way, let's throw some music on for a minute. There we go. I don't know if you actually, I think you guys can hear that. I don't know. What? Okay, hold on. Excuse me. No, 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 no. What? Yes. Continue with the email. Thank you. Right. Okay. There we go. Buttons and graphics. Accept. Customize. Copy the link. Ahaha. Here we go. All right. I would very much like to throw. Let's. I would like to copy that, please. Wait. You know what? Never mind. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Please hold. Hold. Seriously? Oh my god. Sometimes adding browser sources is such a horse's butt. By. Okay. That is freaking huge. Man, that is. I think I'm gonna have to start putting this stuff off to the side here. All right, I'm going to then now. All right, let's test this. I mean, okay, that's pretty small though, isn't it? I think I need to make that larger. Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay. I think that's working. Seems to be working. Let's... I would very much like to see where the audio options are for this. Okay, wait, is there... Does that have something just constantly there? Oh. Okay. I think that should actually do it. Did that... It's a banner for... Interesting. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, it's at least been added. So I mean that's a start. Well, I'll fix it after. Now that I have the basic information, I've got it. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Sleepy. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for providing that little bit of information. Minimize that. And boom, I saw the coffee icon when you did the test earlier. Okay, yeah, and I heard the noise from it too. I'll have to go through and figure out the audio because I don't want it to be like freaking maxed out. Because man, would that be bad. Be really bad if that comes like maxed right the F out. All right, let's do some things. There we go. We got it fixed. Thank you. Appreciate it. Contracts. Salvage PvP missions, hauling, hand mining, huh? Wait a minute. What? Small purchase order, hand mined materials. Tech preview testing. Complete this mission to get the blueprints for Volt weapons. For this test, these blueprints have some slots that accepting different materials for varying stat adjustments. These ores can be mined from the caves on the surface of the planet that we require the ore to be delivered to. For a comprehensive list of where to find these minerals, consult Mining Fundamentals 2, Where to Mine in your MobiGlass journal. While you're there, feel free to read the first part, Mining Fundamentals 1, Basic Overview, if you want a refresher on how to get the materials. Since this is a purchase order and not a mining contract, you are expected to provide your own equipment such as multi-tool with mining attachment. Once you're ready to sell us the required materials, deposit them in the freight elevator located at HDMS Edmond on Hurston by accepting... I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, that's mercenary work. Bounty Hunter salvage. Okay, well. I don't have a salvage ship, though. We're going to have to fix that. We need to fix the salvage ship. Okay, so we got Protem, PvP. Those are PvP missions. Interstellar hauling. What are we hauling? How much? To Canard View on Pyro 4. Okay. Brios. Ranted dung. I mean, it's 150k. That's not bad. That's large. How? 32, 32, 20, 32, 32, 20. Oh, it's all going to Pyro too, but that's 287. I mean, now something I'm going to ask, and I hope that I actually get a fairly decent response. Collect processed food from Raptura OLP. Collect stims. Where are we? Oh, we got to deliver this to Chala's Beach. Oh God, we're all over the place. Eesh. So it's a combo banner and alert. Yeah, I'm noticing that. I think that's going to go down in the middle. By the way, the entirety of how I've got things set up with the overlay right now is also going to change in the future. Speaking of which, let's get back to that conversation. So I've been having conversations with a couple of other creators, people who have actually been doing this a very long time, and they're pretty high up in things. They're doing all right for themselves, and I've had them sort of go over, like, because the nice thing is with YouTube is it allowed them to actually go back through and sort of look at some of the stuff and see how I've got things set up. They had some suggestions for me. That's why the camera angle has now changed. The lighting has kind of changed a little bit, right? To sort of, take take advantage, right? Craig Bomb is finally updating his agent. Holy shit, it's only been what, 4 years? Where's that man been? Okay, I feel like the hand mining might be the way, but here's my concern. My concern is that missions are now system or system specific, so I'm not going to get stuff that is like, I'll get stuff that is specific to Stanton going to Pyro or going to Nyx, but I won't get anything from Nyx or Pyro specifically here in Stanton. So through these discussions, I'm slowly going to be making some changes to how the overlay works and functions to just actually functionally make it better. But also in that respect, it's to sort of open things up to being more cinematic in style, because this is the game style that I like. I like these broad open world sandbox kind of things that allow for better overall storytelling when utilized properly. So that's kind of the direction that I'm heading with things, and the overlay is going to get adjusted to sort of encapsulate all of that too. So I'm looking forward to it. Normally, here's the thing, I think the problem is we've kind of gotten used to things the way they are, and these changes aren't going to be bad. It's actually, in the long run, I think, going to improve things overall with the visual appeal of the content in the channel. But just, I think it's going to make things better coming from me, because I'm not going to probably appear so jaded to all of you. I think that's been a big problem for quite a bit of time, right? Did you ever fix your sound issue where you were being too loud? So this here, this is one of those sound blankets. Now, I have the sound deadened better than I have. I can still slide this 18 inches if I need to. I do have the sound prevented from going upstairs a little bit more. The other thing that we actually found is there is a cold air intake, like cold air return, literally right beside me. It is like right here. It is 2 feet away from my head. And it has helped considerably. Ultimately, at some point, this room will need to be redone, like in its entirety, because this ceiling is hollow. And when I say hollow, so it has the original ceiling, right? And then it has a gap like this, because the person who owned it prior to Eliza, actually the 2 prior owners before Eliza bought it, because Eliza bought it from an older Jamaican woman, and apparently she bought it, it was already done. So it had, like, as the in-ceiling speakers and everything, it has the in-ceiling lights. But the issue is it's just a gap. It's like a, I would say about a good 10-inch gap of just hollow space. So they put a false drop ceiling in and then added like just straight drywall to it, right? Punched a bunch of holes in to put the LED ceiling lights, and to put the speakers in, but they didn't sound dampen any of it. There was no sound dampening added. It was just like, this is it. And it's like, really? Bruh. You know, put in all this work and you're just gonna have this hollow space that acts like a goddamn freaking megaphone. So now you've got this, basically this large box sitting underneath the original ceiling that all it is just hollow and echoes, right? So unfortunately, there's not much that can be done about that short of tearing that all completely down and redoing it properly, which comes at rather expensive cost. Yay for corner cutting in the name of penny pinching. And the thing is, though, is I can tell you, the only thing that was done professionally for this entire ceiling that was, you know, whoever had it done, the only thing that was done professionally, the electrical. That's it. The electrical was it. The rest of it was DIY. And it was shit DIY. It was absolute worst DIY project ever. I swear to God. All right. Now that we're nicely into space here. Bring it quantum. Let's turn that off. What is... All right, I would like to go to... Is it Port Everest? Or is it... No, it's Tressler here, right? Yeah, it's Tressler. That's next. No, we don't want to go to the next gateway. I might just... Yeah, we're just gonna... No. Oh, wait. Aha! Port Tressler. We're actually not that far away. Damn. I'm hurting so bad right now. I feel quasi-sick. Did you do anything? Like, how's your back bothering you so bad? Or has it just been that bad this entire time? Because that does not sound like a great experience. You know what? I figured maybe we'll come to Tressler. See what we got going on here. Guys, I don't think you understand how much I'm really kind of vibing with this, with the camera setup. I'm still going to work on the lights a little bit, but the new camera setup is actually kind of nice. Like the father stepmother when she was alive fell so long. Oh, okay, I got you. Hangar request complete. Okay, we got that right in front of me. Oh, come on, we can't be that lucky. There is no flipping way. Alright, well, maybe it is something that's going on here. Look at that. Holy crap. Oh, God. That was awful close. All right, so we're coming to Tressler for specific reasons. All right, let's see if we can get ourselves safely turned around here. Oh, jeez. Went over to help her up, but the caretaker she hired had me try to lift her. So your back's been bothering you ever since. Would be my guess, yeah. Ah, goddamn. That's freaking terrible, dude. So, yeah. No, yeah, that absolutely injured for sure. All right, let's go. What do we need? Looks like we need some beverage, so we're gonna go grab some beverages to have on hand. For the record, I know that we have attempted to play Cyberpunk 2077 a couple of times here on this channel, but I don't think what you really truly understand is what's coming down the pipeline in the future with how I've got things set up and where I want to take it. Yeah, no, absolutely. Heart procedures got to come first, and I agree with you. Yeah, freaking priorities, right? No, we're in the wrong cabin. God damn it. It's this one. This is my cabin. This is the one. Captain's quarters. There it is. Okay. I would like to split. Yep. Okay. One of you. Let's go for the Godmother sandwich. Yeah, buddy. The sandwich. All right. We're gonna carry that, please. Give me some noms. Oh, wrong button. Well, that was fun. Chug-a-lug. Is this what they refer to as spooky physics? Because that was wild. He didn't want to turn because he was too busy putting his damn helmet on. All right. I need to go for a short break so I can use the bathroom and see how the rest of the household is doing. So we're gonna step out here for a moment. Now that we are fed and watered. Can I actually, let's do that. There we go. I mean, man, that ship is like so good. That, guys, that's a shot right there. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys hanging out here for a minute. I'm gonna grab a short break. While I'm on break, all of you get up, stretch your legs, get a snack, get something to drink, go touch some grass if you can, stretch. I'll meet you back here in a few moments. Sorry about that. How? Wait, I hit the button. Are you kidding? I promise you, I am a pro. Okay, so we need to purchase a fabricator for approximately 95,000 alpha UEC at refinery deck shops, such as Aspire Grand or Dumpers Depot. Okay. Once purchased, the fabricator is stored in your inventory and can be retrieved via the freight elevator in your hangar. Okay. So. Right, so we've got a crafting guide. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to a refinery deck shop. Got it. Is that better? Yeah, sound. Okay, so as I was saying, you don't really truly understand this ship until you're standing next to it like this for scale. That's what I was trying to say. Before I so terribly didn't realize that it's like, oh, yeah, so there you go. There's that. This is a big ass ship. All right, that being said, let's throw this thing down the hatch momentarily here. Actually, you know what? No, that's fine. We got the Argo Atlas, we got the Geo in there. We need the fabricator. The only way we can do that, we're going to put the ship away. We're going to go see if we've got something in a refinery deck here. I don't think we do. We'll see. If we do, we do. If we don't, then I guess we're going to have to go to one of the mining zones and see what we can find. All right, let's store that. Giggity-goo. Actually, I had to turn my AC. Whoa, wait, what? Excuse me? AC. Yes, please. It's... Oh, bro. We got 11 degrees Celsius right now. Yep, 11. I'll trade you. You send half of that temperature here. We'll split the difference. Temperature, not so much. No, that's a terrible temperature. My God. That is a terrible temperature, sir. Oof. No, thank you. Okay, so things chug a lot. I need to figure out what's going on with Vulcan and why Vulcan does weird things. Nope. All right. Nope. There's a cargo center. Wait. No, it's got to be a refinery deck. So we're going to have to, yeah, we're definitely going, we're going for a trip, chat. We're going for a trip to get the fabricator. It's, wait. That sounds slightly bipolar. Again, I will, listen, y'all can send some of that temperature up this way. Please. But regarding, it's gonna be 30 degrees cooler tomorrow. Yeah, that's some major shifting in weather. Holy crap, sir. Mildly bipolar. And I say that as someone who is bipolar too. Holy shit. Yeah, 11 degrees Celsius in rain. Oh, sorry. It dropped down to 10 degrees Celsius. It dropped down a degree. And it's raining. I mean, we kind of need the rain, you know? Like, it's like, okay, cool. But holy shit. Yeah, that's still fairly chunky. March is known as a crazy month weather-wise. This is true. Oh, did I mention my entire state is under a red flag warning and we've got 30... Holy crap. Oh, yeah, it's tornado season, isn't it? Yay. Yay for tornado season. Entire state is one giant tinder... Sleepy, have you ever considered moving? Wildfire. Oh, so it's that dry already. So 30 mile per hour plus wind gusts. It's already super dry, so you're in red. All we need is one redneck flick a stick and we got a range fire.
Oh, hell no!
Hell no. No. Negative. Also, yeah, also tornado season. Great. So does that mean that under the right conditions, you guys could have fire tornadoes? That sounds very freaking problematic, okay? Imagine a tornado hitting a wildfire, you get a fire-nado. Yeah, exactly. Fire-nados. Nope. No. No, 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 no. Terrible. Bad. All kinds of terrible. We've sort of already had those on a small scale, more like fire dust devil or Jesus. Again, Sleepy, have you ever considered moving? Where things are a little more stable. Just my God, that does that. Nope. Nope. Fuck no, shit's expensive everywhere now. Long Island Sound is about 3 to 5 miles north. Atlantic Ocean is about 10, 15 miles south of me. I mean, that's actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Excuse me. Why did I lose my engines? Okay, first of all, stop doing that. Second of all, max freaking life support. Why?
Engines on. Engines off. Systems off. Hello, how can this help you today? Systems on.
Oh, look, all of my stuff came back up. All right, so we need to go to, you know what? Let's go to Green Glade. My mortgage is 4%. I'm not going to. I mean, you know what? That's fair. Because of that, tornadoes aren't much of a concern as they don't get stronger than an EF1. Yeah, but you also have to tend to the hurricane weather, tropical storms and hurricanes. That's different. Long Island is extremely expensive to live. Yes. Hurricane's last landfall was 1985. Trust me, that doesn't mean diddly squat, man. That doesn't mean nothing. You say, but. Oh no, that's got to go down. All right, we're moving this down. I need to sit. My knees are starting to bother me. Others have hit. All right, I'm definitely gonna have to adjust that a little bit. Okay, so let's see what I can do about the camera now. Actually, that's not bad. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Up. Let's turn that up. Nice. Last hurricane to affect area Sandy in 2012. Yeah. Sandy did some shit though. Hey, we're making pretty decent time. All right, so we're headed out to pick up a fabricator. Cuz that's kind of the goal here is we want to check out the fabrication systems and what some of the requirements are going to be. 60-80 billion in damage mainly due to flooding. Yeah. Yeah, no, hurricanes, tropical storms are freaking no joke, right? Like that stuff can ruin property really fast. Okay, so I need to I'm going to adjust. All right, so bear with me for a second here. Flying. I'm going to do this. There's a reason I'm going to do this. So I can make some adjustments to my camera while we're waiting. Let's go that direction. We'll go that way. Okay, and then I'm going to update the preset. And then that's the one. That's the one we need. I need to be able to dad face the shit out of you guys, okay? Update. Giggity. That did not... Ah, you dirty son of a biscuit. You didn't save. You son of a bitch. That one did. That one did not. Update. Okay. Now it should be. Ah, there it is. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. How about that, chat? Okay. Made it to our destination, at least. Well, sort of. Where is... Excuse me? Ah. I was like, where's the ship lane? There's the lane. Haha, there it is. Okay, and it brought us within 20 kilometers. Dude, that almost never happens anymore. You almost never get dropped out about 20 kilometers from your target. What's happening? Did they finally fix navigation systems? Because that would be great. I would really appreciate it. Cloud Imperium finally fixed navigation systems. Like, that'd be great. Let's make sure. Okay, no, I only, no, actually, I want max. Okay, yeah. All right, yep. Okay, let's... The other thing I'm starting to... The other thing I'm starting to actually realize is, short of some minor frame stutter here or there, it's actually really working well. It effectively shook the North American continent when it threw the Atlantic Ocean into the part of the eastern seaboard the US it was affecting. Yeah. Of course we're over on the other side. Why would we be anywhere else, right? Wow. Head tracking's being a little janky. I figured if we're going to sit down, I might as well engage the head tracking for a little bit too, because it really does add something to this, right? Okay, try not to hit the freaking marker lights, donut.
Landing gear down. Caution. Front collision.
Excuse me. Hi, sister. I don't have to worry about that yet. That is something that is going to be a concern soon. Oh. Well, that's fun. Oh, God. Oh, God. What is happening? I swear to God. If I lose my ship,
Caution. Port collision.
what is happening here? Holy crap. Oh my God. Well, this is... terrible. I don't know what the actual hell just happened there, but god damn, that was bad. Oh, yeah, exactly. Where's... See, I will have to deal with this eventually, and it will be until November. You just happen to live in a less snowy climate than I do. I swear to God. Barely damaged the ship, thank God, for small miracles, but holy crap. Listen, all I want is a... I'm a simple ass man, and all I want, chat, I just want to buy the fabricator. That's it. I just want to buy a fabricator. I also don't want my ship to explode, you know, so. Hopefully, that's not going to be a problem. We'll find out. Glad winter is over. Last month, my area. Yeah, trust me, I'm glad that there's no more snow, and while I'm kind of complaining, hey, I wish it was warmer, there's no more snow. It's not below zero. You know, the ground isn't frozen and the rain is absorbing into the ground. You know, like, this is all good things. All good things. It's 100%. It's like, oh. Yeah. It's like, hallelujah. Oopsie daisy. All right, well, ship didn't go kaboom, thank God. Now let's see if we can put the ship away and then get what we came here for, which is a goddamn fabricator. Yeah, fabricator, chat.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
All right, store the
Your
max.
has been moved to please visit us again. Goodbye.
Okay, that's oh, thank God that's functioning. Holy crap. Give me the lobby, please. All right, let's, nope, we're good there. Actually, let's grab the helmet off and... Yeah, I think it doesn't seem to matter which way we look at it. Whether we're using DirectX 11 or, yeah, just right now they're still using DX11 or Vulkan. There's some caveats one way or the other, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a little bit to be desired. I'm gonna have to fiddle around with things tonight. Yeah, 30 inches of snow is quite a bit of snow. I'm kind of glad that we didn't get hit with that, and that only those of you on the eastern seaboard got it. No offense, but yeah, y'all could keep that. I'm glad we didn't get that. It's really loud down here, chat. It is so loud down here. I mean, that's good. You don't want it to hang around long, right? Okay, so if we go here, refinery shop, yeah. Backpack, torso, undersuit attack. Oh wait, hold on. Let's go. Okay. Utility. I don't know what I'm looking under. Ah, there we go. Ready make item fabricator. 99,990 credits. All right. Wait, I'm just buying one. Okay. We now officially own a fabricator. Now the object is to find out what can we do with the fabricator. It only took us 2 hours and 40 minutes to get to this point. That is including a break, chat. So. Sure what that was all about. Okay. Alrighty, let's go see what the fabricator has for us, shall we? Hangers and habs. Man, that is a very loud zone. One moment. I had a doggus that was trying to sit in the door. No. Sorry. Hangnails. I should know better than to do that. But I have a bad habit of like just sort of tearing them off my body. Rather than doing what I should do. Why? How did I just lose a percentage of health? What? What is happening here? Bro. Everybody in such a goddamn rush. In such a hurry. I'm taking atmospheric damage? Wow, the elevators are broken again, only this time you could potentially choke. What? I'm not a fan of that, okay? That's not, it's not something I'm a big fan of, all right? Just, it's not doing it for me.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the... Please visit us again.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a problem last patch. Last patch was like perfect. It was beautiful. It just worked. And now all of a sudden, now I have to worry about going into an elevator without a helmet on, and I might die from asphyxiation. Not a fan. Not a fan. And that is exactly what we're here for. Okay. 100,000 credits basically spent. We now have a fabricator, chat. Okay. There we go. Okay, my ship doesn't seem to be glued. So that's good. At least not that it doesn't appear to be, so hopefully that stays. Wow, that is big. Holy crap. Look at the size of this thing. That's chonky. Wait, how do we power this bitch? I'm like, excuse me. Ammo. Field recon suit. Oh, what? And I can, wait, I can dismantle? Okay, hold on. Hold up. Okay, so this is a, wait a minute. Okay, so I can only do the field recon. You know, that's still pretty good. I'm all right with that so far, right? Okay, let's just go with owned. Okay, so definitely gonna need some blueprints. P4AR, S38. Okay. That is freaking cool. So I can take items and dismantle them. Never go, how do you feed it material? Now, that is a good question. So incomplete deliver queue, progress, incomplete. Okay, so there's push, there's the open button. Okay, so I would imagine that you would literally load whatever you have on here. It's 2 SCU. So with the right ship setup, you could literally have a fabricator sitting in your cargo bay. Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty freaking decent. So I imagine you would load whatever you want on here. Right. All right, so you know what? I want to check the dismantling. Let's go find some place to grab some material or something. Okay, so you know what? No, the geo and yeah, all right, that's all seems to be, actually no, hold on. This is fine. This unfortunately is not, so. I wanted to make sure it was sort of in line with the other one. I think that's a little bit better, and it should now actually. Yep. All right, up to engineering. So let's see. So I wanna check something. I really kind of want to check the dismantle functionality of it out. So let's go find some place where we can just land and sort of loot a couple of things and see what we can do with it. There we go. So we now have the fabricator. It's in the cargo hold of the Starlancer here. We're gonna have to try a whole bunch of different material, like mined and refined material, things like that. Yep, we're good. All right. Good.
Launch sequence complete.
So let's see how we feed it things. We'll get out of here first. So now that we've now got the fabricator, I feel like I'm going to have to keep that at home base, though, because I don't want to lose it if I lose the ship, because that's 100,000 credits just for that. All right, let's Okay, let's see. We're at Green Glade. Okay, let's get rid of that. No, not the mining base. I don't want the mining base, thanks. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're gonna go here. And I don't know, let's hit Aberdeen, I think. HDMS. What's that? That's Anderson. You know what? We've been to Anderson. Let's do that. All right. And there we go. We'll figure out how this thing, how to feed this machine momentarily. We're gonna go to Aberdeen. We'll see if we can just sort of loot a couple of things. I want to see how the dismantling function works first, because I don't have any raw material to feed it. But I have a sneaking suspicion if we have the ability to dismantle items, that will then give us a supply of raw material that it might. Possibly through dismantling, maybe we learn blueprints too. I don't know how this system works. I'm just guessing comparative to how fabrication systems generally work in a lot of other titles I've played. So it's pure speculation. But we're going to check it out together. Okay, let's tracking. There we go.
Quantum travel complete.
The one thing I am actually starting to notice too is the ship sounds on the interior seems to be a lot better than it was previously, so that's a bonus. I hope they've been fixing some of the sound issues, because man, that is a hassle. Honestly, the music in this game, like CIG's done a pretty good run, like with the overall music too, so. Ugh. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Okay, so somebody's already got a ship parked out here, huh? We're not that far. Oh, Anderson is literally right there. You know, it'll be one thing I'm looking forward to is when we get finally actually have the ability to run ATC in like for these locations here. All right, actually, you know what? This is a fairly chunky ship, so maybe we'll. Okay, do we have anything for... we used a little bit of hydrogen. And fuel also seems to sort of be appropriately ticking now, too, so that's good to see. Okay. Let's go grab some equipment, loot the ground, and then we're going to check to see how the dismantling feature works. I would like to exit, please. Thank you. Exit the ship, please. It's dangerous. Alrighty. We're on the ground. That is someone's Zeus Mark II just hanging out there. So here's, I gotta say, something I want to share with everyone because my God, this thing is beautiful. Who here has seen the new Aurora Mark II? If you haven't, my God, is it gorgeous. Aye. Yo, y'all got any, like, you guys got any ground maintenance crews or anything? Because, Jesus. This place looks like it's been abandoned. Right? I seen it. Yeah. I like, honestly, I love the look of it. It is such a clean design. Listen, if it's lighting in here is terrible. Y'all mother truckers not understand what lights are? Cause sweet Christmas. Turn a flibbity jibbin lights on in here. All right, this is a terrible idea. Apparently there's nothing in this one, so we're gonna. Makes me wish RSI would make a light fighter that's not. Oh, I mean, okay, so what are the issues that you have specifically with the Mantis? Is it just it's not your general aesthetic? Is there something specific about that sort of design that you're not a fan of? You know what? We're gonna grab that. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can just dismantle all of this stuff. Listen, it's fucking beverage, man. I will take the extra goodies. It's a utility it's not a true light fighter, it's a utility ship. Also, it's ugly. Okay. So visually, you're just not a fan. It's just not your visual aesthetic of choice. I mean, that's fair. Like, why is the Mantis a light fighter when it's the size of a Guardian? You know what? That is actually a very good question. I'm gonna take the ready to eat. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Oza? No. I don't care about the Oza. The Oza means nothing to me. I want a baby. Oh, you want a baby Scorpius. Okay, you know, I can kind of fuck. You know what? I can kind of get behind the idea of a baby Scorpius. Absolutely. Ooh, what is this? No, Core Twilight, Arrow Modified. Cry Astro Edition? Oh. Why, thank you. I do believe I will take those. That is incredible of you. How nice. How kind of the game to provide. The Cry Astro Edition, huh? SCR Mark II is kind of light fighter. It has a combat module, but I don't know what it does. I think we're going to be waiting a bit to see specifically what it's going to be capable of, you know? I think a lot of us are going to be waiting to see what capabilities it has. Like the Aurora has the same DPS as a Mirai Fury, which is kind of crazy. I'm just grabbing literal. Is that? Ah, hey, I'll take energy bars. Hell yeah. Extra food? Didn't have to pay for it? Heck yeah, let's go. Abso-freaking-lutely. Bantam hat. Okay. What is this? No. I don't need the roots. No root vegetables, chat. We don't need the root vegetables, okay? Pink quick flare. Snaggles. Yeah, sure. We'll take the snaggle stick. I don't care. Give me a snaggle stick. Amber suit. So there's a reason I'm grabbing a lot of this stuff. It's because I want to actually see what happens if we break this stuff down. Okay, so we got all of that. I mean, I could just easily grab stuff from there, but we're not about that. Mantis will lose to an Aurora Mark II. It has less DPS? What? Oh, that feels wrong for so many reasons. So gotten ourselves here. That person is loading themselves up. So the object here so we go here. So if I location inventory, huh? Okay, I think hold on. I think what we need to do then, we need to do this. Can I drop the item? Okay, so if we drop that there, and then we close this. Nope. Well, that doesn't work. Okay. I think we have to actually have this at our home location. I don't think we're going to be able to do this on a ship right now. S38, I mean, it's nice that we make our own P4AR rifles and all of that, but... Huh. 669 versus 397, both using CF. Really? So the Mantis will lose to an Aurora. Oh, that's the Aurora Mark II. Okay, well, still. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of stuff here. This might not necessarily, I mean, I don't know. This might not be the ship for it, but we're gonna have to figure this out. Let's head back. We're gonna head back to Everest Hart. Actually, let's go back to New Babbage. Let's head back to New Babbage. You're here and gone again? Regular combat Aurora, the LN still has only 448 DPS, but it has size 1 guns, which means it cannot harm any ship larger than itself. Is there... Okay, so here's a question. Regarding the Aurora LN, is there any way to change that? Like, is it based off of weapon type? Or is it just because it's a size 1, there's nothing else that can be done? Like, it is what it is, and... So I feel like even an LN should be able to do something. I mean, obviously less than, but still be able to do something. All right, we're gonna... Ooh, let's go. We're gonna jump. Nuts Life, I hope you've at least been having a good day. You can up them to size 2. Let me check the damage. All right, so we're on our way to Microtech because we need... I want to try this out. The kiddos, I thought you stopped doing that, sir. I thought you stopped the coaching thing because you were going to murder somebody's child because they were assholes. You can upsize 2 weapons from size 1 to size 2 and get yourself to 558 DPS. Okay, but what does that matter in the grand scheme of things? Will that have an effect on ships outside of... 4.7 is good. It's all good, Audi. It would change how it handles very, very low tier dogfights. Oh, okay. I mean, there's some minor little hitching here and there, but yeah, for the most part, it's pretty smooth so far. Oh, it's an older age bracket. Okay, so that's not so bad, right? And now, I am now assistant, so I do not have to think of the whole training, and I'm not alone for the group. Okay, and it's an older age bracket, so that's probably better for you, honestly. But if you have to, yeah. But if you have to fight like a Cutlass, you're SOL. Oh my god, I feel like this patch took the light fighter meta out, back, and killed it. I mean, outside of large waves of light fighters, what, I mean, really, light fighters against capital ships? I mean, but okay, here's the thing. You should be able to punch up, but if you're in something small and light, your ability to punch up should be limited. That's the thing, right? Like, your ability to punch up should be very limited. If you have a Connie, you are immune to Aurora, full stop. Okay, and that's the thing. Like, a Connie is medium, right? It would be a medium class of ship. So, yeah. But that's the thing. You should be able to still punch up in something like an Aurora against a Connie. Just, you shouldn't be able to solo a Connie in an Aurora. At least not rapidly. Like, the fight is going to be drawn out if you're fighting against a Connie in an Aurora. That's the way it should be, right? Unless you're able to target specific key systems like a shield generator or power systems, right? Or engines. Which then disrupts an entire array of other systems. But I don't think we've got systems damage that advanced yet, do we? I'm pretty sure we don't. By the way, chat, what do you think of this new camera angle and the lighting and everything in like the background? Are we getting there? Or are we starting to dial things in a little bit better? Like, what do y'all think? In the previous patches, the Connie could always escape before you killed them, but now their armor just shrugs off all small guns. But the thing is, though, is you could actually fight a Connie. It would take a while, but you could fight a Connie, is what you're saying. So they've nerfed that, like, dramatically. Again, I'm not against smaller ships being able to punch up. I just hope that they find a way to balance it out so smaller ships can punch up, but you're punching up at a disadvantage, obviously. You could be 4. If he chose to stay in a fight, now he doesn't need to fight, he can tank it. I mean, I get your point. I get your point. I see what you're saying with your statement about, you know, it feels like they took light fighter meta out back and killed it. Yeah, they ended its existence. They euthanized the light the light fighter meta. I want one of those freaking Asgards so badly, man. I don't think you guys understand how bad I want an Asgard. What is that? I mean, I don't think light fighter should be the meta. I just wonder what they will do. I hope what they do is they're probably reworking some things. Maybe they're, you know, I want to test. No, absolutely, I get that. It is definitely running a lot more stable for me, by the way. And non-enigma puck-ish. Bacon fat? Acclivit. Bacon fat. What? These are the ship names? This is what people have named their ships, chat.
Here we are. One space, as promised.
Thank you. Actually, no, I'm leaving my headlights on. Screw that. I want to be able to see where in the hell I'm going. Okay, so New Babbage still has some minor little frame hitching. It's still not 100% super buttery, but you know, I'll accept it. It's better than it has been. I wonder what Lorville is going to be. Lorville and Area 18 are like now. Okay, there we go. Ship's shut off. Get that all going. Alright, ship's gonna get refueled. I did a test of my Wolf, which has size 4 guns and was fighting an NPC 400i. Felt like no matter what I did, I couldn't damage him. In a Wolf with size 4 guns, a 400i, you should have been able to tear the shit out of that ship with a Wolf. Even I know that. Wolf has big guns, but low alpha damage. I think maybe just the wrong tool for the job. That's possible too, yeah. Might be the wrong tool for the job. Who you calling a tool, you tool? Listen here. Don't come in here and be a shitbird. Ain't nobody got time for those shenanigans. How you doing, Icy? Your Twitch son, is my job to be a shitbird? I mean, okay, fair. That doesn't mean it's necessarily acceptable, but I understand what you're coming at. So, we've got the item fabricator. We have the fabricator, folks. Now we're gonna see if we can do something with this. Also, I gotta get myself going here shortly. Excuse me? The hell is this crap? Alright, you know what? We're just gonna leave it there. Okay. Touch to start. Can we not dismantle things yet? Procrastinating for my trip to see family. Lots of changes be happening. Since the trip is open-ended and rental cars are expensive, I've decided to drive instead of fly. That way I have transportation. I mean, that's a good idea. Okay, so how do we get this to work? You start your drive Saturday morning, huh? All right, let's have a look. Place gear onto the... I've got... Okay. Oh, that's what... Okay. I got it. I got it, chat. Hold on. Hold on. Wow. Boy, was I ever screwing that up. I was doing that wrong. Okay. Hold on. Close. Okay. So, we open that. And then we go into here. And we take stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to drop. 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 No, we're gonna drop that item. Drop that item. We'll drop that. Okay. We'll drop that too. So we take that. Okay, so we need to put this using a tractor beam on the cargo grid. So this works as a cargo grid. Beans! 5. Yeah, about the layoffs, I have. I actually have 2 friends that are affected by that directly. Excuse me? Okay, so. This is how, yeah, this is how you feed it raw material as well. Okay, so we close that. Okay. Now, you can only put up to 2 SU of raw material in here at a time. Go in here. And we go here. How? Your R button. R rotates. Oh, that's my cutter. You're welcome. Got snacks and drinks for the drive, water, Red Bull, green tea, smoked sausage, smart pop, popcorn, wasabi almonds, and trail mix. Nice. I wonder if you can only put one. You should be able to do more than one thing at a time though, right? Okay, so it's loaded on there. Here's the hard part, not eating the snacks before the drive. Good luck with that. That's not working the way it should. No, sir, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Now, let's see if maybe this needs to actually be on a freaking cargo grid. I swear to God, if this works, I'm going to be real upset about it. How is this not working? Ay. Queue, no queued items, dismantle, nothing. Okay, so we know how to load it. The problem right now is that it's not doing anything. Okay, we're gonna have to try this one thing at a time then. Okay, so let's do it one thing at a time. I'm gonna try this one more time, and if it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna have to say, well, that's a wrap for today, and we'll figure it out later. Okay, grab you, right? Okay, yep. Okay, close it up. Huh. Interesting. Store it. I think we've got some kinks to work out here.
Oh my.
There are some kinks to work out. Why can I... I had this in my backpack before, and now it's telling me I can't put it in my backpack? What the frack? Okay. Hold on. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna put you there. Okay. There. Put you there. Okay. We're going to open this. I'm gonna put that there. Close that up. I'm going to put that away for now. Okay, so we have it, we have access to it. It's not quite working the way it should. Very disappointing. Definitely gonna have to work with that in the future. And let's put the ship away, shall we?
Welcome to the
Okay,
ASOP
let's
vehicle
put
system.
the ship away.
Your
Store
vehicle
it.
has been moved to us. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
That's gonna be it. Because I gotta go. It is. Oh, it is. Oh, it is 5:45 p.m. my time. So I gotta go, chat. I've got things to go do, like take your dogs for a walk and make sure they get fed and feed ourselves and all of this other stuff that, you know, goes along with just being a living, breathing human being. I have to. Don't give me the stares. Don't you stare at me like that. I see you staring at me and I'm like, listen, sir. Don't you give me the flaps. Hold on. I'm going to do this. Exit that. Okay. And check. Okay. Nothing on the same side. All right. So what we're going to do. I do rather like having that video screen behind me. It's kind of nice. It's very nice. What the frack is that? Why did... Delete shortcut. Thank you. All right. So here's what we're going to do, chat. We're going to go rating on Twitch. I think I'm going to send... Listen. I sent you over to Loken yesterday. We're going to go visit the Hunter Wild today because, you know, Hunter's a new dad and he's a heckin' cutie. And we appreciate him here. So let's go the Hunter Wild. Okay. Hunter is currently playing Going Medieval, which is more of a 3D version of RimWorld in medieval times. It's kind of dope. I've been watching him play it. It is an interesting title. Some hilarity has gone on. Let's just put it that way. So while we're at it, that is that right there. Oh, whoa. Hold on. Damn it. How about I spell that right? There it is. That's better. That's the raid message, chat. Now that I spelled it correctly. God damn. I gotta get better at this. I need to get better at this, chat. Go say hello to Hunter. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for Thursday's stream in Star Citizen. I'm gonna dabble around and see if I can figure out what's going on with our fabricator and see if I can get that working better. YouTube, thank you so much for the subscribes. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Appreciate it. Twitch, as always, thank you so very much for your follows. Thank you for the subs, resubs, and gifted subs. Thank you for the bits. And thanks for dropping the big old tippity tips.
Oh my.
Go show Hunter a little bit of love. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Cheers, everybody.